the election is over, and if the world didn't end, the world kept going. There's things beyond the election. So we're in this room to prepare ourselves for the challenges that we're going to face in the future.
You're speaking up on transgender equality in the Eagle Forum is right there to talk about how, like people, and people are not human beings or whatever, and like you can't just jump across and start hitting them.
Sure.
By nature of us being liberals, we just don't. Yeah, we're all over the place.
Okay, that's basically our problem. We are all over the place, and these guys are laser
It doesn't mean that we can't still tap into what Fox News is doing while we're out in the field.
The one thing we all have in common in this legislative session is that we are going to be affected by the budget decisions that are going to be made in Carson City.
RootsCamp is the best, and I'm really happy that it happened, but more importantly,
I love RootsCamp.
I'm happy that so many people showed up today, because this is after the election. Everybody could easily say, hey, I've done my part, I can go home, I don't have to do anything anymore. People came here on a Saturday afternoon because they wanted to be here. I rushed over right after I had something to do, so I'm really happy to see this.
I think that unless you're willing to make a minimum commitment of time and energy to bring young people into your organization, don't do it, because you're going to let them down.
One of my favorite parts about it is that the conversation was not being controlled by someone in a position of authority, because when somebody puts themselves in a position of authority, then they're telling people, and then ideas are shut down. And in this case, I learned more. I hope people gain something from what I said and shared. And I'm happy I came. I really enjoyed it, and it has me energized for just new ideas. I gained tons of new ideas today.
Palin went and supported them, so there was a lot of strength within the women's community.
It was fun, informative, and social. Really helps to put the pieces of the puzzle together. We had some excellent sessions talking about what worked in the last cycle and what didn't, and how we were going to put these pieces together to be successful for a progressive agenda going forward.
They need to hear these stories. They need to hear from you.
It would just be a really big crime if we passed laws that were for transgender people and they go, oh, well, you're not trans enough, or you're not the right kind of trans.
I thought it was awesome. It was wonderful to be able to spend such quality time with such quality people, really great energy about everybody, some great ideas and great thoughts about what happened in the last election cycle, and some tips to keep us motivated for going forward.
Well, I think that it was great. This was a lovely experience. I've never been to anything like that here, especially in Nevada, but it brought people of all organizations, cultures, and beliefs, and at least believe in one common thing. And it was fun. It was fun and interesting, and I think that we should have more conferences like this in the near future.
That was great. Brought a lot of different people, a lot of different backgrounds, trying to get similar cause, get their voices heard. Just learned a lot of good information from people, and really good collaboration overall.